Hi, I'm Anjali, and I am a student and client of Mari's. And I just wanted to share a little bit about a VIP retreat experience that I did a few months ago because it was a really powerful, game changing point in my life. So, before the retreat, I have to say I was at a crossroads in a few different areas: my relationship, my career, even where I was going to live, my money situation, like everything felt like I was in a state of indecision and stuck. I knew in my heart that there were misalignments, but I couldn't find the will or the energy or even the conviction to move things forward in my life. So I went to the 2-day retreat with Mari, wide open, not really knowing what to expect, but knowing that I needed an intervention and that I was not actually fully connected with all the truth and power and wisdom that I have available to me. So I went into the retreat experience. Landing in La Jolla was, first of all, such a great energetic experience. I could already feel a release. And over those 2 days, being in just Mari's frequency was super healing. We did a lot of identity work. We talked about the truth of manifestation. We practiced like channeling from 5D consciousness. We did release ceremonies by the water. We did meditation. It was just a really beautifully curated experience. And when I left, I couldn't pinpoint exactly what was different, but I knew something had shifted. And so since then, in the months after the retreat, it's almost like the pieces of my life that needed to drop away did, and the ones that needed to come in, there was actually room and availability for them. So I will say that the relationship ended. And while that was really tough, I know that it was the most aligned thing that could have happened for me in that period. So, and that was also just a result of me speaking my truth, being so much more grounded and connected to what is really in my highest and best interest and what is in alignment with my higher self. So the relationship ended. I actually got terminated from my full-time job, but that's actually good news because it allowed me to step into my new business, which is what I now actually have a lot of clarity and conviction around. I'm back in my hometown where I know I'm meant to be living and working and creating from. And I just have to say that my discernment, my decision making, my kind of like knowingness in my life has become so much stronger. And I am now finally making decisions that are in the highest and greatest good for me versus everybody or anything else. There's so much power in tapping into 5D frequency, and this experience with Mari really helped me integrate everything that I had learned from her in the past about that connection, that clarity, and what was available to me. And now being able to operate, I wouldn't say fully because it's still a work in progress, but definitely I'm operating more frequently from the 5D consciousness versus here in the 3D. So that's just a little bit about my experience. I highly, highly, highly recommend the retreat experience for anybody who's even thinking about it. Mari's frequency is just phenomenal. She's so dialed in. You get to experience being part of that channel, receiving messages and downloads specifically for you, and really tapping into the wisdom, knowledge, and healing that's really, truly meant for you. So I hope you do it.